I have just created a randomizer that's going to decide how I play classic hardcore WoW. The rules are very simple. I press a button, it rolls for a class, then it rolls for a race this class can play, and then a random gender and the random numbers I have to press to randomize appearance. I will be taking this character into the hardcore server on EU and I will be playing it with the goal of reaching 60. Now, I have zero experience playing hardcore. It's very likely that I will die before 60, in which case I will record that in the randomizer. It will mark that class as deceased with the level I reached and I will roll for a new class. The idea for the first season is to just go through each class. I don't think I will reach 60 with any of them, but we never know. And with that said, welcome to the first episode of 60 or Die Trying. So sit back, relax, and let's go through this journey together. Alright, so now we're going to be creating our first character. Hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully we don't have to play a gnome. Nothing against gnomes, it's just not my favorite. Yeah, let's get going. See what we get. And it's Shaman. Interesting, okay. So that locks us into Horde. And we are playing a Shaman Orc, okay. Gender female. How many times do I have to randomize it? Or okay, well, the RNG gods have spoken. I will be playing a female Orc Shaman as my first character. So let's get going. So our realm is going to be Soul Seeker. It's the EU hardcore realm for the anniversary servers. I have not created any character here yet. Yeah, permadeath, let's go. I'm going to regret it, but what I signed up for. So according to our randomizer god, we're going to play an orc female shaman, and we have to randomize 4 times the appearance. So let's hope it looks a little bit better than this at the end. 1, okay, not bad. 2, yikes. 3, 4. Okay, well, could be worse, definitely. So we're going to name these something like Leon, Susie, wherever, and yeah, ready to hop in. Let's go. Okay, I'm actually kind of feeling the vibe of this character. I think this hair does look pretty good on the female orc. So let's enter the world. Damn! Okay, well, while I'm fixing this, just going to quickly say I really like playing with the modern UI using LVUI, for example, but for future videos, if you guys would like me to use the classic UI, please say so in the comments. I'm totally open to doing that. I understand the nostalgia is strong. One other thing, I will be using Rested XP. From my experience in the past, it has been absolutely amazing, makes the leveling a lot faster. I think I will be dying a lot, so any time saves I can make in terms of efficiency are very welcome. Since this is my first hardcore character, I went over to Icy Veins and Wowhead to look for some essential tips and things to keep in mind in order to stay alive. So I came up with this small list of tips. First one is safety and patience. I shouldn't be rushing around, I need to take my time and be patient. Leveling engineering for target dummy is essential. It's basically a get out of jail free card. Leveling first aid for bandages is also very good as a way to heal yourself other than food and potions. And on that note, keep potions in the bag. Mana potions, healing potions, maybe even speed potions, whatever we need, anything that can give us that extra edge to stay alive. Zone knowledge is a big one. This one, I think I'll be lacking a lot in this area. I haven't played Classic that much. The only thing I have is a level 35 mage, troll mage, so I haven't really seen most of the map. I'll just try to look at possible danger areas, see where I should go, and keep my eyes open. And then over leveling as well as a way to make sure that you're always fighting monsters that don't aggro in a long range. and so that you can kill them more easily. I also had a quick look at Shaman information specifically, and some main takeaways that I got was that leveling through enhancement is probably the best spec up until level 40, at which point switching to Elemental is a good idea since I will be killing monsters a lot faster. Elemental is always strong from what I could see. The problem is that you have to be sitting and drinking a lot, and this doesn't really pay off until you reach level 40. And at this point, you'll be killing monsters so fast that even if you have to sit down once in a while to drink, that's totally fine. At level 20, we'll be unlocking our ghost form, spiritual, whatever it's called. It's gonna make us traverse the world a lot faster, and I'm really looking forward to that personally. It's always been one of my favorite Shaman abilities, and I can't wait to unlock it. Totems are a huge part of Shaman as well. They allow you to pump out more DPS, heals, recover mana, slow enemies, kite them around. They even take aggro for you with the Stoneclaw Totem, so I'm really looking forward to get into that. In terms of weapons, you can use a one-hander and a shield, or two-handed. I think I'm probably going with two-handed since I like doing a little bit more damage and it also looks cooler. Maybe at level 40 when we switch to Elemental, we'll just use the shield. We'll have to see. I'm probably not even gonna get to level 40 in the first place, so I have no idea why I'm talking about this. And also, continuing our two-handed weapons, we want to have the highest raw damage possible, since that's how our skills are going to scale for melee. And axes are really good for us, since Orc is our race, but we can only unlock that at level 20, so until then we'll be focusing on staffs. During our first levels, we smack the peon back to work, use Earth Shock to cancel a fireball. Realized I keep forgetting to apply a Rockbiter weapon, and I probably need a weak aura for that. Got our first weapon upgrade in the form of a two-handed staff. Absolutely demolished our first named enemy. See you in Lumbridge Bane Shadow. We came across the first corpse of our journey. We had to pay our respects to this guy. Hopefully this won't be us anytime soon. We got our second weapon upgrade. Thank you, Mon. We took the opportunity to just take in the vibes of Durotar, plot on our enemies for a little bit, plan our success for the journey ahead of us, you know, usual ARC stuff. Afterwards, we recruited a bovine warrior to help us a little bit. And then we found the rarest item in the game at a random NPC in Senjin Village. Click that subscribe button. If you are in Razor Hill, over here in Durotar, and you want to learn mining early to get started on the levels, you can just come over to this guy, Kroon, and he can teach you how to smash rocks. And as I was saying that, I just realized there's also an engineering trainer here, which is perfect for me. Based on the tips I said earlier, I will be training mining and engineering as my professions, so that I can make some money and also get some materials for engineering training to get those training dummies rolling. And yeah, over here you can just buy a mining pick with this guy. We are now headed to Tiergard Keep, and I've just seen on the map that it's probably the first area we'll be going to where a bunch of people have died. So yeah, let's try to be careful, and hopefully I'll see you again once I'm out of this place. And we just got our first bag. Absolutely amazing. Having 6 extra slots makes a bunch of difference, so really happy to see that. And we've made it out of the keep successfully. We had some help from a mage, which made it a lot easier. So first red area completed successfully. We are now level 8, meaning that we get Lightning Shield, helping a lot with our DPS. Earth Shock and Lightning Bolt as well have been updated. Level 2, Rockbiter weapon, level 2, and we have 2 totems, one for drawing aggro, can save us in some situations I imagine, and Stone Skin totem, which reduces the melee damage that we take. I'm really looking forward to try combat with these new tools. And we just got our second backdrop. Amazing. 6 more slots, completing some more quests. We have unlocked Really Sticky Glue. This is a really useful item because it allows you to keep enemies in place for 10 seconds, which can get you out of a sticky situation. We also have Faintly Glowing Skull. which steals life from the target and gives it to you. I'll be trying to save this until I'm in a really dire situation, but better to use it than to die with it in the inventory. We have also been keeping up with mining, and Durotar is just a marvelous place in terms of copper ore, so keep that in mind if you come through this place. Smelting the ores that we've been mining, and afterwards we're going to be trying to train engineering. We also picked up first aid on the way, and we've made 16 linen bandages, which will definitely come in handy during the combat or between mobs if I just need to quickly heal and don't want to sit down to eat some food. We've also just hit level 10, meaning we can use our first talent point. Really excited to have a look at what's the best option here. Next steps are going to the Barrens. It's a huge area, an area I personally really enjoy. It's very beautiful. So I'll probably see you guys again when I'm over there. This is my first time training engineering ever. I never tried this skill before, so I don't really know much about it. Good thing I didn't sell the rough stones, because usually I just sell these since they're not worth that much in the auction house. But thankfully I kept them because we need them to create this rough blasting powder, which we'll then use later for dynamite. One thing I'm a bit sad about is that apparently dynamite also uses linen cloth, which we need to train first aid, but I think we'll probably come across enough linen cloth on the way to level 20. If not, we can always just farm some humanoids that drop it, so we should be fine. We are now entering the Barrens, an area known for being extremely large, containing a lot of dangerous monsters, but also being, at least for me, one of the prettiest areas in the game, with these huge dimensions and a savanna-like atmosphere. As you've just seen, I nearly died to that raptor. This is the first moment in this playthrough where I felt the danger of hardcore and how easy it is to make a small mistake that can lead to your death. I really need to be paying attention to my surroundings and not be looking at menus while I follow the rested XP arrow like everything is fine. As this is my first hardcore character, this sort of experience is essential so that I can learn in the future and prevent stupid deaths from happening. Hopefully I'll be able to keep this experience in mind going forward. After climbing up this beautiful mountain for the Flame Totem quest, it was now time to set our eyes on the next goal: assassinate Fizzle Darkstorm. I mean, look at him, he doesn't look scary at all. Plus, the quest has amazing rewards, I mean, look at those boots. And despite being quite a difficult quest, I really want to challenge myself, so I'm going to try to do it at level 10. Okay, so we're now going to drop into the Thunder Ridge. This is the area for the Fizzle Darkstorm quest. I tried to find a group, but I couldn't, so maybe we'll get lucky and someone is here already. If not, we'll have to be very careful with this guy. When I did this quest in my first character, I died like 5 times here. So yeah, I know that I can die, so I'll be playing extra careful. I want to make sure that none of these dinosaurs are here when I pull him. And I also need to kill a patrolling orc that's going around there. If I'm careful. And I think having the interrupts from Shaman is going to play a big part here. So let's see. Just going to drink to full and then pull him. Going to pull him back. Okay, he's attacking me through the walls. What's going on exactly here? Please stop attacking me through the walls. Okay, this isn't looking good. Oh, he resisted the skull, okay. Okay. I don't know why I tried to do this quest solo. I was feeling maybe a little bit too confident. For some reason, I didn't read the part where they said do not attempt this quest unless you are in a group. I think if the guy wasn't shooting me through the walls and actually got line of sighted, it would have been fine. The fact that my glowing skull failed also didn't help for sure. Since he resisted that, I didn't get the health back. I think for next time, I'll probably just try to avoid this quest. Okay, well, that's it. Well, there goes my first character. It's actually hilarious because yesterday I was talking with my girlfriend and she asked me at what level I thought I was going to die on my first character, and I said that I was easily going to make it to at least level 20 or 30. Yeah, she had a good laugh when this happened. Looking back at the footage, there were a lot of things I could have done differently. I could have used my taunting totem to grab the aggro of Fizzle. I could have healed myself. I could have just tried to run out, maybe if I went to the other side. There's definitely lessons to be learned here. And to summarize, I always need to have a plan when going into difficult quests or encounters. I need to read the guide more carefully before I just step into a group quest or a hard encounter on my own. And I really need to be less confident and be okay with just skipping a quest if I'm not feeling like it's the right moment. Now, with that said, we go again.